Good morning, it's day 36. Right now I'm riding a side road along the beautiful mountains at the price of 10 more miles and a whole lot more incline. But that's what you do to not ride Highway 3 and enjoy the scenery a little bit. Last night I've been at a user maintained campsite, basically a free campsite out in the wood. It had a pit toilet and you just set up your tent there. I met a guy from Quebec. He gave me a little bit of food, shut this up a little bit, we talked a little bit, and he also gave me some water. That was really appreciated. Thanks. Gave him a little bit gas money since he was a young guy traveling around in his car through Canada and doesn't have much income right now, so I think that's just fair and square. Yeah, so today I'm going up to Kimberley. Had 4 warm shower hosts written, got 1 decline, the other 3 I haven't heard yet. Weekends probably is kind of tough. They're out and doing their own thing. Also in this area I noticed a lot of people have just their warm shower icon here and actually don't host because they're traveling or I don't know what. But yeah, just because you see a lot of icons doesn't mean you're gonna get lucky. That's why I kind of mass bombard them. Normally I don't do that. So the alternative, if the warm shower doesn't work out, is to check out a hotel or just resupply and then for an extra day and then just go camp out. The goal still is Grey Creek Pass. I expect about 2 days would be awesome to go through, but I don't think so. Probably 3 days. So I'm expecting 3 days to be on that trail. The pass. And then it's a ferry time after that. Yeah, then I'm deep into the mountains. I'm gonna enjoy the scenery and the ride a little bit more, so see you down the trail. Before the snow mountains, where the ski area is, that should be Kimberley. So we have a good distance to go. And we're gonna go down just so we can go up again. Mountains. Beautiful mountains. Okay, let's get going. I'm here at the hotel in Cranbrook. I checked in and staying for 2 nights. It's again one of the cheapest, crappiest hotel. If you run the air conditioner, it makes a hell of a noise. And it's very, very noisy. You can hear the neighbors and stuff like that. So it's a cheap hotel for this area, meaning, you know, the prices increase. So yeah, I'm in the mountains, so I'm not gonna find anything cheap anymore. I mean cheap as in good and cheap. Anyway, so yesterday I felt kind of in a hole of the whole thing. It's just whenever you go to coastlines, the mountains have that problem too. There are just so few roads and everybody just gabbles at the roads and it gets so
busy and chaotic, and people are kind of jackasses too for some reasons, just because probably they can't stand all the busyness themselves either, even though they don't acknowledge it. And yeah, that's really kind of got me there, even though I did ride some on a less busier road yesterday. It still kind of just got me, and I don't know, it's just it kind of a downer. I was like, why the hell am I here kind of thing. So I kind of have a 0 days just to calm myself down and maybe recoup and get okay again about that. Another thing that I noticed is my left ankle started hurting there at the end of the day yesterday. The end of the day was actually at noon already. So I hope that goes away on my 0 day, which is days 37. I will also need to prep for the Grace Creek Pass crossing. That crossing will take me 2 to 3 days, and it's purely remote. So I need to have the food there, but I also need to have food that doesn't generate extreme amount of garbage and stuff like that, and isn't too heavy because I'm going across a pass. So I'm gonna go shopping for those supplies. I just ate my can for dinner to get rid of the metal can food. Still have to think about exactly what I'm gonna take along. I definitely want to have plenty of food that gives me strength, because it'll be a tough one, biking and hiking across the path. Yeah, the good part is the pass is quite a bit of the pass is along a creek, or creeks, a river, and so I can filter water, so I don't have to bring extreme amount of water along with me for the full 2 days. That would be horrible to pull that across the mountain. Um, yeah, I do have the bear spray. I do have a second set of brake pads in case I need that. Probably want to go over the bike, just clean off the rims a little bit and the brake pads. Although by the time I get there, it's probably gonna be dirty again. I don't know how much sense that makes. Just right now also testing out the water filter. And yeah, I mean, maybe just the different challenge going into the wilderness and stuff will help me get above the bump. Once I get out of the wilderness, there's a ferry ride that I can be excited of. And eventually I'll hit some rail trails as well. But I think there will be some roads before that again. So, yeah. So right now I hope the ankle is not gonna give me any problems, because that would be kind of a problematic thing. I don't want to go into the wilderness when my ankle is hurting, and really I can't ride either if my ankle is hurting. So so hope that was just a short thing. Yeah, so that's the plan. Get ready for the crossing, and then I'm gonna do the crossing. The first part is going up to close to Kimberley on a rail trail. Then it goes into a valley where there are still some campsites and stuff. So that should be not too steep. And there will be some people remote in there, but no services or anything. And after that, it goes straight up in over the hill. So yeah, that's the plan. That's really all that I have to report here. So see you next day.